Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, the United States $quarter coin from 1971 may seem like a simple piece of pocket change from the early 70s. But hidden among the millions produced that year are rare treasures that have become the obsession of collectors who know exactly how valuable certain mistakes can be. The year 1971 marked an important moment in American coinage because the nation had recently transitioned away from silver coinage, and the mint was still adjusting to new metal compositions, making this period rich with unique minting quirks and surprising variations that excite collectors even today. Most 1971 quarters were struck in copper-nickel clad, a metal combination that sometimes behaved unpredictably under the powerful pressure of minting machines, creating rare errors that now command serious attention in the numismatic world. On the obverse, the portrait of George Washington stands strong and detailed, and while it may seem consistent, even the slightest shift in the die or vibration during striking could cause doubling, distortions, or misplaced features that greatly increase the coin's value. The reverse side, featuring the bold American eagle, also played a major role in producing fascinating errors because any weakness, overpolishing, or misalignment in the minting dies could lead to missing features, doubled letters, or unusual textures prized by collectors. One of the most thrilling discoveries in the 1971 quarter series is the doubled die error, where letters such as Liberty, Indiana God We Trust, or even elements of the eagle appear shadowed or duplicated, creating a dramatic and visually stunning effect that collectors truly cherish. Another exciting error comes from off-center strikes, where the design lands noticeably to one side of the coin, leaving part of the surface blank. A striking mistake that instantly transforms an ordinary quarter into a rare collectible piece. Clipped planchets are another treasure from this year, created when the blank cutting machine misaligned and removed a curve from the edge, leaving the quarter with a bite-like shape that stands out immediately to knowledgeable collectors. Struck-through errors also appear among 1971 quarters, where grease, debris, or fibers blocked part of the die during minting, creating faint details, missing features, or ghost-like impressions that make these coins mysterious and highly desirable. A particularly fascinating category involves coins minted on the wrong planchet, such as a quarter mistakenly struck on a dime planchet, resulting in a smaller, lighter coin with incomplete designs, a rare and extremely valuable error. Collectors also watch for broad strikes, coins that were minted without the retaining collar, causing the edges to expand outward in a distinctive, flattened shape that adds rarity and collectible charm to the 1971 quarter. Even coins with die cracks, raised lines caused by damaged or aging tools, have become popular because each crack pattern creates a unique look, turning minor flaws into captivating features that make the coin one of a kind. Beyond errors, high-grade 1971 quarters with sharp luster and full details are surprisingly hard to find due to heavy circulation, and perfect or near-perfect examples can command impressive prices because of their scarcity and beauty. Collectors often say that the thrill of the 1971 quarter comes from the constant surprise it offers, because even a coin that looks completely ordinary at first glance may reveal a rare doubling or subtle minting flaw under closer inspection. This keeps coin lovers searching through old collections, bank rolls, and inherited jars, hoping to spot that one extraordinary piece that everyone else overlooked for decades without realizing its true value. The history of the 1971 quarter also adds to its charm, symbolizing a time of economic change, technological progress at the mint, and shifting approaches to metal composition, making it a fascinating piece of American numismatic heritage. Every collector knows the power of a good error coin, and the 1971 quarter holds some of the most interesting varieties of its era, ranging from dramatic mistakes to subtle anomalies that reveal the unpredictable nature of minting. As more collectors learn about the potential of this coin, the hunt becomes even more passionate, inspiring people to examine every detail carefully to make sure they don't miss something valuable hiding in plain sight. The beauty of this coin lies not only in its design, but in the stories hidden within each strike, each flaw, and each imperfection that turned what was supposed to be a routine quarter into a rare, high-value treasure. Collectors appreciate the 1971 quarter because it reminds them that even modern coins can contain extraordinary surprises, and that value often comes from the unexpected moments when minting machines produce something truly special. This coin continues to capture the curiosity of numismatists around the world, encouraging both beginners and experts to keep searching, keep learning, and keep hoping for that once-in-a-lifetime discovery. The 1971 quarter stands today as a symbol of the excitement of coin collecting, where history, rarity, and unexpected errors come together to create a hobby filled with mystery and reward. Every time someone picks up a 1971 quarter, there's a chance, however small, that it might be one of the rare varieties capable of astonishing value. And that possibility keeps collectors inspired and eager to keep hunting. And now comes the most astonishing part. Because certain rare era varieties of the 1971 United States quarter-dollar coin have reached an extraordinary value of $150,000. Second rare coin. The United States quarter-dollar coin from 1966 is one of those coins that collectors love to talk about because it comes from a unique period in American history when the mint was adjusting to massive changes, creating unexpected varieties and hidden treasures that still surprise people today. The year 1966 came right after the country removed silver from circulating quarters, and the mint was experimenting with new processes, new metals, and faster production speeds, all of which opened the door for rare mistakes and unusual strikes that collectors chase with passion. Although millions of quarters were made in 1966, the true excitement comes from the rare errors and special strikes that slipped through unnoticed, turning ordinary change into something truly valuable for anyone lucky enough to find one. On the obverse side, George Washington's portrait stands bold and proud, but even the smallest shift during striking could create doubling in the lettering, distortions in the profile, or odd thickness in the motto that instantly boosts the coin's worth. The reverse side, with its powerful American eagle, also produced some fascinating variations, because any pressure changes or die wear could lead to missing feathers, softened details, or doubled lines that collectors can spot with a sharp eye. One of the most exciting discoveries linked to the 1966 quarter is the double die variety, where letters or parts of the eagle appear shadowed or duplicated, creating a dramatic look that immediately captures a collector's attention. Another rare and highly collectible error is the off-center strike, where the design isn't perfectly centered on the coin, leaving a portion blank and making the quarter look strangely shifted, a mistake that adds major value due to its rarity. Clipped planchets are another favorite among collectors, caused when the blank metal strip was miscut, leaving the coin with a curved bite-like section missing, a striking and extremely desirable error. Struck-through errors also appear in this year, where grease, fibers, or debris blocked the die during minting, causing missing letters, faint images, or ghost-like impressions that make each affected coin unique and collectible. There are also broad strike errors from 1966, where the collar failed during minting, causing the coin to spread outward and appear wider and flatter than normal, a rare mistake that collectors immediately recognize as special. Another fascinating discovery is wrong planchet strikes, where the quarter was accidentally minted on a dime planchet or another type of blank, resulting in a smaller, thinner coin with incomplete designs, one of the rarest errors that can appear in this series. Collectors also watch closely for die cracks, raised lines caused by damaged tooling, and some 1966 quarters feature dramatic crack patterns that turn a common coin into a conversation piece worth adding to any collection, since no mint marks were used from 1965 to 1967. All 1966 quarters look the same at first glance, making the search even more thrilling because differences must be found through careful inspection rather than location of production. High-grade 1966 quarters are also extremely rare because these coins circulated heavily for decades, making uncirculated pieces with full luster and crisp details surprisingly valuable among collectors who appreciate pristine examples. Every time someone sifts through old coin jars, inherited boxes, or forgotten rolls, the 1966 quarter sparks curiosity because the potential for finding a rare error or exceptional strike makes every search feel like a treasure hunt. Collectors often say that this coin represents the perfect blend of history and mystery because the changes in metal composition and minting techniques created unpredictable results that today turn into valuable surprises. Even beginners love the 1966 quarter because it teaches them that age isn't the only factor that creates value, and that minting errors and special striking conditions can transform a modern-looking coin into an unexpected treasure. The beauty of this coin lies in its imperfections, because each error tells a story about what was happening inside the mint during a time of transition and experimentation in American coinage. As interest in error coins continues to grow, the 1966 quarter becomes even more exciting to collectors who know that the right piece can be worth far more than anyone would expect from a simple copper-nickel coin. This quarter has earned a legendary reputation among coin hunters who understand that rare double dies, missing elements, and off-center strikes can turn a 25-cent piece into something truly extraordinary. Collectors explore every surface of this coin, looking for those subtle clues and unusual features that might reveal they've found one of the rarest varieties hiding in plain sight for more than 50 years. The thrill of discovery is what keeps people searching, because the 1966 quarter reminds us that treasure can be found anywhere, even among loose change, if you know what to look for and take the time to look closely. Every 1966 quarter carries the potential to be something more than ordinary, and that sense of possibility is what makes this coin so exciting, inspiring collectors worldwide to keep hunting and keep learning. And now comes the most incredible part, because certain rare error varieties of the 1966 United States quarter-dollar coin have reached an astonishing value of $190,000. Third expensive coin. The United States quarter-dollar coin from 1986 is one of those fascinating modern coins that looks completely ordinary at first glance, yet hides a world of mystery, rare errors, and surprising value that collectors absolutely love to explore. The year 1986 was a busy period for the Philadelphia Mint, producing millions of quarters for daily use across the country. But despite the high production numbers, rare mistakes and unusual minting quirks slipped through the machines and into circulation, creating hidden treasures that remain highly sought after today. Most people who carried these quarters never knew that some of them held rare characteristics capable of bringing incredible value. And that sense of a secret waiting to be discovered makes this coin especially thrilling for collectors. On the obverse side, the profile of George Washington appears firm and polished, but even the smallest shift in the minting dies could create doubling, distortion, or misshapen lettering, transforming a common 1986 quarter into a rare collector's prize. The reverse side, featuring the majestic eagle with spread wings, offered even more opportunities for errors, because any slight alignment issue or die wear could create unusual lines, doubled feathers, or blurred letters that make certain coins stand out instantly. One of the most thrilling varieties associated with the 1986 quarter is the double die error, where parts of the coin appear to be shadowed or duplicated, giving the details a dramatic layered effect that collectors are eager to find. Another remarkable error from this year involves off-center strikes, where the coin's design is minted noticeably to one side, leaving part of the surface blank and creating a rare misstruck piece that instantly catches the eye of trained collectors. Clipped planchets also appear in this series, where a curved edge is missing due to a cutting mistake before the coin was struck, and these uniquely shaped quarters are both visually striking and highly valuable. Struck-through errors bring even more excitement to the 1986 quarter because grease, fibers, or small debris could block the die during striking, resulting in missing details or faint impressions that make each error coin one of a kind. A rare but impressive category includes broad strike errors, where the retaining collar failed and caused the coin to expand outwards, producing a wider and flatter quarter that stands out immediately from a pile of regular ones. Collectors also watch for wrong planchet strikes, where a quarter from 1986 was accidentally minted on a dime planchet or another type of blank, resulting in a smaller, thinner coin with incomplete designs that instantly sparks excitement and curiosity. Die cracks are another feature that appear on some 1986p quarters, forming raised lines across the surface and, depending on their size and shape, these cracks can turn a simple coin into a unique and collectible piece of minting history. Even without errors, finding a 1986p quarter in pristine, uncirculated condition can be surprisingly difficult because most of these coins circulated heavily, making high-grade examples with full luster exceptionally valuable. Collectors who examine these coins closely know that the smallest imperfection, the thinnest doubling, or the faintest strike-through can be enough to elevate a coin's worth far beyond its everyday face value. This is why roll hunters, coin collectors, and even curious beginners love searching through jars and boxes of old change, hoping to discover one of these rare 1986p treasures hiding quietly among ordinary coins. The thrill of the search is part of what makes this coin so exciting, because every 1986p quarter carries the possibility of being something extraordinary if viewed under the right lighting and with a careful eye. Collectors also appreciate the history behind this year, as the mint continued refining its post-silver production processes, creating unexpected variations that today make certain 1986 quarters incredibly fun and rewarding to study. As interest in modern-era coins grows, the 1986p quarter becomes even more appealing to collectors who understand that rarity doesn't always come from age, but from the unpredictable world of minting machinery and timing. Every time someone picks up a 1986p quarter, they hold a little piece of American coinage history that might contain doubling, shifting, or other surprises, waiting to be discovered by someone who truly knows what to look for. This coin serves as a reminder that, even in a time of technological advancement, minting errors can still create pieces that fascinate collectors and carry significant value for anyone lucky enough to identify them. The 1986p quarter continues to spark curiosity among experts and newcomers alike, inspiring them to search deeper, learn more, and appreciate the artistry and mystery hidden within each coin. Collectors worldwide admire this coin because it brings together design, history, unpredictability, and the thrill of rare errors that can transform a circulating quarter into a valuable collectible. It's this sense of possibility that makes the 1986p quarter an unforgettable part of modern numismatics, offering the excitement of discovering something rare in the most unexpected place, your own pocket change. And now for the most astonishing part, because certain rare and exceptional era varieties of the 1986p United States quarter-dollar coin have reached an incredible value of $98,000. Especially, the United States quarter-dollar coin from 1993p may look like an ordinary modern coin at first glance, but hidden among the millions produced are rare treasures that collectors dream about, turning this seemingly common quarter into an exciting hunt for hidden value and unique history. The year 1993 was a bustling time for the Philadelphia Mint, producing coins at high speed to meet national demand. And whenever minting machines operate at such intense levels, rare and fascinating errors can slip through and become the stars of the collecting world. Even though most people use these quarters in everyday transactions without a second thought, a small number of them carried special mistakes, unusual features, and rare varieties that today can make a collector's heart race with excitement. On the obverse side, George Washington's profile stands confidently, but even a slight shift in the die during striking could create doubling, distorted letters, or unusual outlines that transform the coin into a collectible marvel. The reverse side, showcasing the powerful eagle, also became a hotspot for unexpected minting quirks, because any pressure imbalance or misalignment could lead to doubled wings, missing lines, or blurred inscriptions that collectors eagerly look for. One of the most thrilling varieties connected to the 1993p quarter is the double die error, where parts of the lettering or eagle feathers appear shadowed or duplicated, creating a dramatic effect that makes the coin instantly desirable. Off-center strikes add another layer of excitement, where the coin's design appears noticeably shifted to one side, leaving areas blank and giving the quarter a bold, misstruck appearance that stands out immediately. Clipped planchets are another fascinating discovery for this year, caused when the metal strip used to create blanks was miscut, resulting in a portion of the edge missing and giving the coin a unique curved bite collectors love to find. Some 1993 P quarters also feature struck-through errors, where grease, fibers, or debris blocked the die during minting, leading to missing details, faint impressions, or unusual textures that make each piece one of a kind. Die cracks are another popular error from this year, forming raised lines across the coin due to fractures in the minting dies, and, depending on their size and shape, these cracks can greatly increase collector interest. There are also rare broad strike errors where the collar failed to hold the coin properly, causing the quarter to spread outwards and appear wider and flatter than normal, instantly catching the attention of experienced numismatists. Wrong planchet errors add even more excitement, as some quarters may have been mistakenly struck on a dime planchet or another type of blank, creating a smaller, lighter coin with incomplete designs that is incredibly valuable, even without striking errors. High-grade 1993 P quarters are surprisingly difficult to find because most circulated heavily, making flawless or near-flawless examples with fully preserved luster very desirable among collectors. The thrill of hunting for this coin lies in the fact that it is still common in circulation, meaning anyone could unknowingly hold a rare and valuable quarter that has been hiding unnoticed for decades. Collectors often search through old jars, coin rolls, and inherited collections with great anticipation because the 1993 P quarter has proven time and time again that unexpected treasures can still be found in modern change. This coin teaches beginners and experts alike that rarity does not always come from age, but from the unpredictable nature of minting itself, where even a small mechanical shift can create something truly extraordinary. Every collector knows the excitement of spotting unusual patterns in the lettering, faint doubling on the eagle, or an oddly shaped surface that hints at a rare minting mistake waiting to be identified. The 1993 P quarter has earned a special place in modern numismatic history because it reminds us that remarkable coins are not limited to old eras, but continue to appear even in recent decades when least expected. Collectors appreciate this coin because it blends modern design with the unexpected charm of mint errors, creating a perfect mix of history, beauty, and hidden treasure for anyone willing to look closely. As more people learn about the rare varieties associated with this year, the demand for error coins continues to rise, encouraging collectors worldwide to examine every coin with patience and curiosity. The unpredictable nature of minting in 1993 makes this quarter a fascinating study in how minor mechanical variations can produce coins of immense value, turning common currency into collectible gems. This is why the 1993 P quarter remains one of the most enjoyable modern coins to search for, offering collectors the hope that a remarkable discovery could be waiting in the most unexpected place. Every time someone holds a 1993 P quarter, they're holding a potential treasure, a piece of history that might contain a rare imperfection capable of surprising even the most experienced coin expert. And now comes the most exciting part of all. Because certain rare error varieties of the 1993 P United States quarter dollar coin have reached an impressive value of $45,000. Last unique coin, the United States quarter dollar coin from 1977, may seem like a regular coin at first glance, but for collectors, it holds a world of intrigue, rare errors, and hidden value that can turn a seemingly ordinary piece of change into a prized treasure. The year 1977 came during a period of high production at the U.S. Mint, as quarters were needed in vast quantities for daily transactions. Yet the speed and volume of production sometimes resulted in small but fascinating minting errors that today captivate coin enthusiasts. Most 1977 quarters circulated widely, but a few slipped through with unusual features or rare imperfections that make them highly sought after among collectors who know exactly what to look for. On the obverse side, George Washington's profile appears bold and familiar, but even a slight shift in the die during striking could create doubled letters, distorted lines, or strange textures that instantly increase a coin's value. The reverse side featuring The American Eagle also offers opportunities for rare variations, as die wear or misalignment could cause doubled feathers, softened details, or uneven lettering that make certain coins stand out from the rest. One of the most thrilling varieties associated with the 1977 quarter is the double die error, where parts of the coin appear shadowed or duplicated, producing a dramatic effect that collectors find irresistible. Off-center strikes also appear among 1977 quarters, where the design is noticeably shifted, leaving part of the coin blank, creating a misstruck look that instantly draws attention and adds rarity. Clipped planchets are another fascinating discovery for this year, caused by miscut blanks that leave a curved portion missing, giving the coin a distinctive bite-like edge that collectors highly prize. Struck-through errors also appear, where grease, fibers, or other debris blocked the die during minting, causing faint details, missing features, or unusual textures that make each coin one of a kind. Broad strike errors, although rarer, occur when the retaining collar fails, allowing the coin to expand outward, creating a wider and flatter appearance that instantly distinguishes it from normal quarters. Some 1977 quarters were also struck on the wrong planchet, such as a dime or nickel blank, producing a smaller, lighter coin with incomplete designs, which is extremely valuable due to its rarity and uniqueness. Die cracks are another feature that collectors look for, with raised lines caused by damaged dies forming unusual patterns that add character and value to an otherwise standard coin. Even without errors, high-grade 1977 quarters are hard to find because many circulated heavily, making pristine, uncirculated examples with full luster rare and highly desirable among collectors. The excitement of collecting this coin comes from the thrill of the hunt, as anyone searching through old rolls, jars, or inherited collections might stumble upon a rare variety that has been hiding unnoticed for decades. Collectors often emphasize that the 1977 quarter is a perfect example of how modern coins can still produce unexpected treasures, showing that rarity isn't always about age but about unique features and minting quirks. Every subtle doubling, off-center strike, or missing element tells a story about the production process at the Philadelphia Mint during that year, making each coin a piece of history as well as a collectible. Beginners and experts alike are drawn to this coin because it demonstrates the unpredictable nature of minting, where even a small mechanical error can create a piece worth far more than its face value. Collectors enjoy examining the 1977 quarter under magnification, searching for the faintest lines, shadowed lettering, or unusual shapes that might indicate a rare variety, and the anticipation of discovery makes the process thrilling. The 1977 quarter also serves as a reminder that modern coin collecting isn't limited to antique coins. Recent decades can produce fascinating varieties that are just as collectible and valuable. Collectors worldwide appreciate this coin because it offers a combination of history, artistry, and mystery, with the potential for rare errors that can dramatically increase its market value. The allure of the 1977 quarter lies in its unpredictability, reminding us that treasures can appear even in ordinary circulation, and that careful observation can reveal hidden value in the most unsuspecting coins. Every time a collector picks up a 1977 quarter, there's a chance it could be a rare variety, and that possibility keeps enthusiasts motivated to continue hunting and examining every detail. This coin also highlights the importance of patience and expertise in coin collecting, as identifying subtle errors requires a keen eye and thorough knowledge of minting characteristics from that year. Even today, decades after it was minted, the 1977 United States quarter dollar coin continues to fascinate collectors, combining historical context, design, and the thrill of rare discoveries into a single small but valuable object. And now comes the most astonishing revelation. Because certain rare error varieties of the 1977 United States quarter dollar coin have reached an impressive value of $77,000.